Nazario9, if your legs feel heavy, since this is such an ambiguous question and with not a lot of details, it could be a number of things. So let's go through some most likely causes of heavy legs, and let's go from there. So your legs feel heavy. So let's work backwards from... There's a good chance you're dehydrated if your legs feel heavy, right? So you know, when you wake up, a good practice is, you know, any type of ideally some purified water. If not purified water, then you want to pour yourself a cold cup of water from the cold side of the tap of the faucet. Supposedly cold water pipes are cleaner than warm water pipes. Or you could make yourself some nice tea or some coffee or whatever, and you want to put ideally a pinch of some Celtic sea salt or Celtic sea salt supposedly is good for you. And then you want to do maybe a squeeze of some lemon or some lime, and that could be a glass of water to rehydrate you when you wake up. And they say you want to start to piss clear before you eat anything, right? You want to start to piss clear before you eat anything, and supposedly it basically means that your body will be ready to take on nutrients because you're properly hydrated. And up until that point, eating, and you know how much this matters, eating before you're properly hydrated might make it harder for you to use that nutrition in your body. But who knows, right? This is just what some people are saying. Okay, so now let's say you're hydrated. There's a few options, right? So they say you want to start to get some sunlight in your eyes kind of within the first 10 to 15 minutes you wake up. So I think a good practice is kind of open all your blinds, get out of your bed, right? Don't let your alarm... I used to set a lot of alarms, but then when I started setting no alarm or only one alarm if it was important, I got out of the bed faster, which is kind of counterintuitive. Because if I set multiple alarms, what it started telling my subconscious is that I have 3 opportunities to kind of sleep in. But if I only had one alarm and I knew I had to wake up, then I didn't give myself the opportunity to sleep in. So what started happening is, one alarm, I didn't snooze it, and I just woke right up. So, right, you wake up, you hydrate, and then you're getting sunlight in your eyes immediately, and then you're kind of, if you see a dog or a cat, right, when they wake up, they, they're stretching and they're kind of moving. You almost want to be like that. So, this guy Kador Ziani, 7 postures. If you search 7 postures and Ziani, this guy Kador Ziani, he's probably one of the most athletic 50-year-olds in the world, and he uses some of these 7 postures to kind of wake his body up. So those would be a great thing to do if you got a few minutes. It's like the warm-up before the warm-up, right? Let's say it's a Saturday game. You're about to go play on a Saturday at 10 a.m., which means you have an hour to get there. You have to leave at 9. Or no, you have to be there at 9, which means you have to leave at 8 a.m., right? If it's an hour away, which means, so you want to wake up at 7:30 to hydrate, and then get this warm-up going on. And then, another option is, I only found out too late in life, you could start to use a cold shower to manipulate your physiology. And what will start to happen is a cold shower will help improve your endurance and stamina and resilience, right? It'll help boost your testosterone, and basically an effortless way to grow stronger. So that's something you might want to start incorporating. You could search David Goggins and Joe Rogan. They have a little clip online that really talks about the benefits of doing this. You could also search Wim Hof, WIM space HOF, benefits of cold plunging. And you could also search Dr. Vranich, VRANICH, learning how to do belly breathing, right? Learning how to breathe effortlessly. What the frick is this cop doing? What's up, man? You're in our lane. Tell me what you want. I can't wait for this shit, dude. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Good job, copper. Where am I supposed to drive at? Sorry about that, folks. About to get jammed up here. So those are, so we're waking up. You're hydrating. Then you're either cold showering or you're getting some sunlight. Ideally, both within the 10 minutes. So you're getting sunlight. You're getting cold shower. You're getting some movement. Right, you could start swinging an RMT rope or skipping some rope. You could start to just, if you have a pull-up bar, hang on a pull-up bar. So you got a lot of options, right? And that's in the first, and this is something that I wasn't doing for the first 27 years of my soccer career. This is stuff I'm doing now, and it's like, this is why I'm talking about it, right? Because this is just stuff I wish I was doing before a college game or before my high school game, when I was playing at a decent level. So this is stuff that you can do that will save you 27 years of trial and error. Okay, so now let's say, so now you're at you're at the game. Warm up hasn't started yet. What things can you do to start to facilitate yourself getting your legs going faster? You could use an RMT rope. Right? You could use an RMT rope. That's David Weck. If you want to learn more, WECK. You could use a kick trainer, SKLZ, kick trainer. That's from Amazon, $24. Or make one yourself. Right? So before your team warm-up has even started, you're getting high repetitions of ball striking, timing, rhythm, coordination, balance, timing, rhythm, proprioception. Proprioception is understanding where your body is in time and space. And the more touches that you get before the game, then the more mistakes you can get out of your body. The more mistakes you can get out of your body, that means the more effortless your play will be on the field, because you're already warmed up, right? So it's the warm up before your teams warm up, and then whether or not, if let's say you start, then you play 90 minutes or 80 minutes, whatever, you have a good game. And if you're only play a few minutes, then the minutes that you're not playing, you should be up, right? Because think about it this way: all the players who are playing are getting, they're taxing their mental capacity, they're taxing their stamina, their endurance, they're using their muscles on the field, and all the players who are on the bench are in a state of they're neutral. And if you're neutral, that means if you're not getting better, that means you're kind of getting worse to a degree. So even if you're on the bench, if a halftime is, if one half is 90 minutes, let's say you don't play the whole first half, and you could get 60 touches in 60 seconds with a kick trainer, that means that you could get close to 6,000 touches effortlessly by the end of the first half if you don't play the whole first half. So that means if you're not starting, every single minute that you're not starting on the field, I personally would use that time to grow your game, either dribbling, juggling, or using a kick trainer or an RMT rope. Okay, now the game is over. You have two options. If you have more juice in the tank, you can get more touches, so more juggling, more dribbling, or potentially, run some whole field sprints or some sprints to test your VO2 max, or to test your endurance. And then after the game, you're recovering, right? You're drinking water, and then you want to get a hot shower before bed. Hot shower before bed. Ideally, you're eating not that close to bedtime, so 3 to 4 hours away from bedtime is when you're eating, and then you're taping your mouth shut before bed to encourage nose breathing, and that's that.